If you could have any emotional state on tap at will, what emotion would you choose? I want to talk to you about a process that's called anchoring. Okay, you've probably heard of Ivan Pavlov. You know, the guy who rang a bell and the dogs salivated because they were hungry. He'd show them some meat, and while they were gagging for meat, he'd ring a bell. Eventually he'd just ring the bell and have no meat present, and the dogs would still salivate. Yeah, you've heard of this. It's actually a tuning fork, but let's not be picky. This was called an anchor. Okay, the bell became an anchor for the salivating state. Now, when you were at school, the bell was an anchor. It was either time for you to get back in there and into your class, or it was time for you to get out of there and go home as quickly as possible. Or maybe you were late and the bell became an anchor for how little time you had to get down the road and into school. Remember that stuff? Your alarm clock is an anchor. Your ringtone is an anchor. We can all think of things that act as triggers in our lives, that whenever they happen, they fire off certain states. It's maybe a song that you hear that puts you into a sad state, because last time you heard that song, you were in a really sad state, and the two have become neurologically linked. Or maybe there's a particular smell, and the perfume industry knows this one, that whenever you smell it, you enter a nice, pleasant state. These are anchors, these are triggers that are hardwired into your neurology. So you have no conscious control when they're fired off. You'll go into that state automatically. Imagine that. Now, if it's a nice state, then we'll leave it alone. But if it's a negative state, there are ways to collapse that anchor or to neutralize it so it doesn't control you anymore. And I can show you how to do that, which means you're no longer one of Pavlov's dogs. You're no longer a conditioned animal. You actually have a choice about how you feel and whether you want to react or not react. Now, in my history, there was a village that I'd drive through. And every time I went into that village, or through that village, or even thought about going to that village, I went into a negative state. Because of what I associated to that place, even though some of those events happened 20 years ago. Wouldn't it be great to be able to cancel it out, just go psh, spray it away, so it doesn't affect you? You can probably think of some triggers like that in your life right now. Some things that you see, things that you hear, and things that you smell, taste, that fire off negative emotions inside you. Certain songs, even certain pictures, or things maybe flash into your head. Now, on the flip side, it's also really useful to be able to set up positive anchors. Maybe you like to be more excited more often, or more driven more often. Imagine if you could basically have that state on tap, and anytime you want to feel that way, you could fire it off and you go into that state. That then begs the question, what kinds of emotional states would you like to feel more often? Because I can show you how to anchor those into yourself so you can go into those feelings anytime you want. Rather than wake up and hope you have a good day, you can make sure you have a good day. Now here's how you can do this. I've got a training course coming up, a couple of weeks away. 4 weekends, 8 days in total. And anchoring is one of the topics that we cover. Okay, these are life skills. Now what I do is I give the entire course on MP3 so you can listen to it. You can listen at your own pace before you come on the course, or you can use it afterwards as revision. That's your apprenticeship, you know. You listen to the recordings at your own leisure, and you can learn what you want to learn. You can read the manuals, you can get your head around the concepts, you can re-listen to it as many times as you want. So by the time you actually come on the course, and forevermore, your conscious mind is like a formatted disc. It's got the basic ground rules all laid down. And what's going to happen is that you would spend 8 days actually doing the stuff and being taken through it by myself and my coaches who already use these methods. So your conscious mind's fully prepared, and your unconscious mind can then just learn like a learning machine that it really is. You'll be really surprised at how well you can pick these things up, because at some level you've already heard this before. It also deepens your knowledge because you can leave the course and re-listen to the audios anytime you want, which, as you probably know, the more often you hear the deeper it sticks. It means you also have a permanent reference library. You can always go back if you want and brush up on reframing, for instance, or rapport skills, or any other things that I've talked about. You can dig these recordings out anytime you want and listen to them just to keep your skills up. So if this has piqued your curiosity, give me a call or email me and we can have a chat first. So it's Jonathan Clark. Thanks for watching this video. Take care. Bye-bye.